Alright guys, this is going to be my trade review for SPY on June 1st. This is going to be pretty quick here. This is a pretty quick, easy trade. Not too much to go over, so I'll get right into it. So let's find the chart here. It was June 1st around 3:40. Yeah, it was 3:40 to 3:55 p.m. It was exactly about 15 minutes, went about 300%. So, first things first, as you can see, we're just range trading for a while in SPY. Obviously we've just been in this big wedge forever. So obviously I knew we were just range trading to begin with. So that's a big sign right there. Now we're going to zoom in. And basically all I really needed was just my trend lines in this today. It was so picture perfect because you see we have these trend lines right here. So I already knew we were range trading. I already knew where the top and bottom was. And then, yeah, this is Monday, so I'm going to show you going into the 5 minute. All I did, sorry, let's zoom back here. That's it, yeah. Alright, perfect, yeah. Alright, so, and I left these blank just so I could show you how I drew them too. So when I was, at the time Monday, I remember I had actually woken up late. I think I had hopped in around 10:30 or something around here. But anyway, so all I did was I just had to draw some trend lines. Just connecting the trend right here. That gave me my trend when we were chopping around right here. I think I was actually showing somebody the org method as well too. I think that's why I was using that. So yeah, I think I used this as an example for the org method because it had broken out around like 11 or 1 or something like that. But anyways, oh yeah, it would have been a good trade with the org method as well anyway. But anyways, so as you can see, we just range traded inside of that as well too all day. So I had just drawn these trend lines after about like 10 o'clock, 10:30 or so. I had already had some of these little drawn from the 5 minute, and then they just extended out and kept playing. And then throughout the day, they just played out. So I had already had out to here already drawn, even as we're going up to here. I had actually called this out perfectly. I remember now during the day too. I called this out exactly perfectly. I said we were going to get a big news spike after 1 o'clock, right up to 760.50, and I was 20 cents off, whatever. So I wasn't exactly on point, but I remember that I played the day out exactly perfectly too. It's crazy, and that was right at like 1 o'clock. Oh, sorry, I don't know what happened there. But that news spike was like right around 1 o'clock too, 1:30, yeah, 1:40, and I said it was going to happen after 1. But anyway, so this is how easy it was. After that, once we came down here, once I started seeing, after we had so much momentum throughout the day with that news spike, we had gotten pretty overextended from VWAP. Obviously, one of my favorite setups is coming into the afternoon when we're overextended and we need to retouch VWAP. So I knew when we had hit right here, we didn't need to hit the exact top. I knew we had rejected, so I was like, all right, there's a good chance we're going to come down, range trade right back down to the bottom, which we ended up doing. But so that's what also gave me confidence. So as we start chopping, we're chopping, and we're getting weaker and weaker, and I'm just reading the candle by candle, just doing, 3 minute and so and whatnot. And then, yeah, as we started to cross under the 9 and we got a bigger smack right there, I was like, all right, well, if we break this candle right here, I know we're going to go right into this wedge. I know it's a guarantee. And where it was about 3:40, 3:30, I was like, all right, well, I know we're probably going to get a big move too towards the end of the day. So chances are if we break this wedge, it's going to be pretty good. So I'll show you exactly where I called it out, and it worked out pretty well. So they ended up just grabbing puts from about from right here, from about 3:40. I think it was like 3:43 or something like that. But yeah, 3:40, and then right down to 3:55. It was perfect right there. So that's what gave it 3x. Just those little candles right there, just those 3 right there. And I'll show you. I even called it out, and I was trying to show you guys in the chat too. I was trying to show you guys exactly what I was looking at and whatnot. So you can see. See, put scalps could be fired going into end of day here. We're just about to break back low. I had the chart here. I drew the chart out for you. And then I drew the 30-minute chart so you can see the range of the day as well too. I even said exactly where we're going to go down to. Still just range trading, and then I called it out. I said those puts are gonna double real quick. Watch out. And then a couple minutes later, they're already up. There we go. Blah blah blah. Broke through that. And then look at that, almost 2x, blah, 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 and then went from 28 to 90 from 355. So, yeah, I thought it was going to hit over 100 there. But not quite. But anyway, so yeah, that was a quick, easy little 3x right there. I mean, that's all it takes. That's how quick you can be. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to trade during the end of the day, so I wasn't able to take advantage of it. But, yeah, called that out for you guys. I tried to chart it out as well as I could so you guys can see exactly what I was looking at, what was going through my head, and my thought process and everything. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, it can be just that easy with trend lines, man. These things are they're great. I love them. You got to learn how to draw trend lines, to be honest. It's, especially when you're getting into times like we are now in a bull run where we're getting into all new all-time highs and stuff. Like, it's the only way you're going to have levels and stuff to work off of. So, yeah. Like I said, I won't take too long. I'll leave the video off here. I just wanted to go through that real quick just to give you guys a quick little review. Hopefully that'll help you. Maybe give you an idea of maybe how to draw some trend lines or, even what to do from there on. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions or anything like that.